Hey people, Zarthwomp here, and welcome to episode 44 of Dual Destinies. Last time, we talked to Hugh, and then we went over to the detention center where we talked to Juniper, and now we're moving on to the first trial section, during which we started cross-examining Miriam Scuttlebutt. So now, let's go. Take it now, and in that fair, desperate mind of yours, etch it deep so you may never forget. No! Even my arguments get thrown back in my face. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Sorry, just puked a little in my mouth. What am I gonna do?
Athena, you should just about have all the answers you've been looking for now.
Huh?
Think about it this way. If the killer knew the details of the mock trial, would they really commit the crime the exact same way?
I don't follow.
Try to place yourself in the killer's shoes. I bet you'll discover an inconsistency if you do.
Ah, I get it. Thanks, Apollo. Miss Scuttlebutt, just so we're clear, you're claiming that the killer intentionally made the crime scene look like just as it was in the script. And that is beyond the shadow of a doubt, not a coincidence. Is that correct? No duh. After all, it's just more evidence of Juniper's evil she-devil ways.
Objection!
Yuck! What'd I say? Our client made the crime scene look just like the script, something known only to her. That wouldn't be just not only foolhardy, but completely irrational. What do you mean?
Yes, Miss Sykes. Please tell this court what you mean by irrational.
It wouldn't make any sense for Junie to mimic her own script on purpose because it would. The murder scene was the same as it was in the mock trial script. That in of itself is irrational. Yuck! What's wrong with that, with them being the same?
Yes, Miss Sykes. Can you explain what you mean?
Okay, let's say for argument's sake, that Miss Woods is the killer. If so, then, what reason would she have to intentionally make the actual murder mimic her own script? That's easy. She was admitting that she was the... That's right. If she really had done that, it would have been like proclaiming to the world that she was the killer. So what we actually have here is evidence of someone trying to frame our client. The body was found the day of the mock trial. In short, the day the details were revealed. So it would be completely inconceivable for the murder to go exactly like the script. Yuck! Don't let go of your head just yet.
Objection!
Humph. It would seem Justice Dono's comrade in arms has finally drawn her sword. However, the blade is dull, and it shall remain so until you master its use. Enough with the stupid sword metaphors already. There's a perfectly good reason for the inconsistency of which you speak. Reason? What reason? Must I spell out everything? Humph. You are what people today call high maintenance. Athena, shame on you! I know for a fact your mother didn't raise you to be like that. The accused had intended to stop the mock trial, and in that event, nary a soul would have been the wiser to the similarities of the case and the script.
Objection!
No! The mock trial was only stopped after the body was accidentally discovered.
Objection!
Our witness here had also discovered the body. In fact, she was led to our dearly departed professor by the accused herself. What Miss Scuttlebutt saw the body too? Precisely. And with the discovery of the body, the mock trial ought to have been cancelled. Wait, so you didn't call the police? Nope. I kept it secret for my big scoop. You can't do that. I made her pay long and hard penance for her sin. Did I not, my little box top? Yuck. Compared to the work of a war correspondent, the sheer terror of that was... He made me listen to some CD that was in the prosecutor office archives. It was horrible. It was Perfect Christmas. It was the CD that Manfred von Karma, the Manfred von Karma, He created it. No one liked it. The Geneva Convention banned it, but the prosecutor's office kept it, and I had to listen to it. And I thought his autobiography was horrible. Ah!
Gee, I wonder what the Twisted Samurai did to her.
Block off the holes in her box and spin her like a top while Detective Fulbright cackled in delight.
That sounds more nauseating than scary.
Enough jabbering! Witness, continue your testimony. Sure, Mr. Samurai, I'm ready to finish off that she-devil.
I just realized I gave Miriam my Buford voice. What Miriam saw?
I snuck into Juniper's dressing room while everyone was in the lecture hall. Juniper changed into a stage costume. I asked her, what you doing? When suddenly she fell into the hallway as if she wanted me to follow her. I followed her all the way to Professor Court's body. She led me right to it. I'm positive that was Juniper because she was wearing the costume that she had made.
Hold it!
Why did you withhold such key testimony?
Jack! What's that supposed to mean?
Athena, you haven't even started your cross-examination.
I know, but the testimony points to her as being a potential suspect.
Well, I don't think Prosecutor Blackwell is... No, wait, I bet he's already thought of that.
The witness left the lecture hall to sneak into Miss Wood's room before the mock trial. That means she, too, could have moved the victim's body.
Jack!
The prosecution's claim no longer has any ground to stand on. Help!
No need to ruffle your own feathers, Sue. When you squeak like a little brat, it agitates Taka. Do you want him to peck your eyes out?
No, thanks.
You listen here. The witness has a perfectly good alibi. Oh yeah, I do. Around the essay time of death, I was an undercover reporter class. It's right near my home.
Undercover reporter class. Yeah, now imagine just Lotta teaching it. Okay, here's what y'all need to do. You need to hide out somewhere. Somewhere no one's gonna find you. And then, when they come across you, bam! You come out and you make the trial live in hell.
The proverbial rug has been pulled from under you. The witness could not be the killer.
The defense must look before leaping, or at least make sure the rug's secured to the floor. I tried to warn you!
Ooh!
Well, there ends that cross-examination. Let's allow the witness to step down.
Huh? No, wait a minute.
The defense has no right to cross-examine the witness after that little spectacle. For whatever a man is sowing, this he will also reap.
Why can't he say you reap what you sow? Why you gotta be a hipster, Simon?
Well, very well. If the cross-examination is over, I suppose the witness may go home. Perhaps spend some time in her lovely box and recover from today's stressful events.
Don't you worry about me, Your Honor. There's no rest for the wicked or journalists either. My third eye's always eyeing a scoop.
She's always eyeing a scoop.
Well, back to the trenches. Bye-bye.
Hold it!
Not so fast, Miss Scuttlebutt!
Apollo!
There's just one thing I'd like to ask. Did you take a picture of the victim's body? And if not, why not?
That is... No, I didn't take one.
Well, that's strange. Why wouldn't you take a picture if you're always eyeing a scoop?
Gak!
Did you or did you not really see the victim's body?
Gak! It's not like I, actually saw it, but... What the devil?
Did you hear that, Your Honor? The witness didn't actually see the body! That completely overturns the prosecution's claim that the witness was led to it!
Justice Dono! You dare best yell at me again? How do you have everything so put together in this case? How are you on top of things?
Simple, Mr. Blackwell. I have for once, there's someone in the courtroom who's more pathetic than me. Thanks, Athena.
I hate you, Apollo.
You'll get used to it.
Nice try, Boy Wonder. So what if I didn't see the body? The fact remains that Juniper led me there. Feast your eyes on this.
What exactly am I looking at here?
It's a crucial moment, forever frozen in time by my third eye. A photo clearly showing Juniper Woods. Gak! Why did you not tell me of this? It's a shocking scoop I was saving for just the right moment. And that would be now, right here in court. Surprise! Gak! What'd I do? All journalists keep their scoop secret until the right moment.
She's pretty brave hiding it from Blackwell like that.
Or pretty stupid. Well, this is an unexpected turn.
Athena, about this picture. See how it only shows the back of the subject?
So then,
Right, who knows whether this photo shows Juniper in the first place?
Objection.
A completely irrelevant point. What is relevant here is there was someone who did try to lead the witness to the body. Take a gander at this, the route by which the accused escaped. The witness pursued the accused this way after she fled the dressing room. The accused descended to the first floor and exited to the quad. Then what, Carton Cretin? Then I tripped and fell. Got my knee on my own box.
she stayed under her box even while running after someone? Sounds difficult.
Recall that the body was already there, for Hugh O'Connor had already seen it. She was trying to show someone the body because she wanted to stop the mock trial.
Hold it!
But if the facts have changed, that's all the more reason to cross-examine the witness. The defense has a point there. Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Humph. It seems Justice Dodo has saved your pet pretty little-eyed, missy. For now, at least.
Phew! Guess I pulled that off somehow.
Thanks, Apollo. You're a lifesaver.
Incidentally, my compliments to the witness for her very fine box. It's primo cardboard, lovingly selected from among many. It will burn! Gak! Tell another lie or hide another fact from me. And I shall put it to the torch. You think I'm lying? I have fire. I know people in prison who would love to burn that box. The best. And then Blaze, damn right, time for me to burn. Wait. I'm in here. I'm a person. I'm in here and I'm in the box. Oh, all the more reason to burn. Burn the box. Burn the box. Burn the box. What? I don't have lyrics. What, you think I had time to develop musical talents? You see, unlike my idiot son, I actually had a life. Please, I need more of that.
I think it would be more eco-friendly to recycle it, but that's just me. All right, Miss Sykes, you may cross-examine the witness.
Yeah, frankly, if Blaze was active during this case, he would have just resorted to burning the box immediately. Actually, no. First off, Blaze would have just started kicking the box, push it down a stairway. Let's go, Blitzall.
Hold it!
You said you snuck in, but why would you do something like that?
Because if I got a big scoop on Juniper, club membership would go through the roof. Right now, the newspaper club only has one member, me. The club's history once I'm gone. So the Themis Herald's brand recognition is a matter of life and death.
Her means may be questionable, but her motive is surprisingly sound.
Extra! Students seeking the thrills and chills of expose journalism report to the club room.
This has been a paid advertisement. Anyways, where was I? Huh? Never took Miriam for such a go-getter.
Hold it!
Why would she change into that costume? The mock trial was about to begin.
How should I know? But if you don't believe me, take a look at this photo. I captured this critical moment like the gonzo journalistic pro that I am.
But this only shows the back of whoever was fleeing.
You expect me to shoot her face when she's running away from me?
I guess you're right, but this doesn't seem to be getting me anywhere.
At any rate, as this photo shows, Juniper was in her stage costume.
Hold it!
That doesn't mean you had to chase her.
Call it a journalistic instinct. I see something fishy, I go after it. It's one of the tenets of minnow-minimism.
But you never actually did catch up to her, did you?
A true undercover journalist gets up and dusts herself off when she stumbles.
That reminds me, didn't you fall during the chase? When you tripped over in your box?
A true undercover journalist is always ready to stumble over a great story.
Sure are a lot of holes in your story, or is that just the scuttlebutt brand of journalism?
Yak, yak, yak. A true undercover journalist always prevails against her adversaries.
Hold it!
What would our client have to gain from leading you there?
The accused had employed a self-penned script as a manual for murder. Ergo, she had to stop the mock trial before the script's details became public. And that accounts for her desperate attempt to lead our Carton Cretan here to the party.
Objection!
But as we all know, Miss Scuttlebutt didn't alert the authorities. And as a result, the mock trial began as scheduled.
Objection!
The issue here is not whether it was, in fact, halted. The fact remains that the accused was trying to lead the witness to the party. Does that not show clear intent to halt the mock trial?
Ah!
Hold it!
You say it was our client because the figure you witnessed was wearing a costume. Isn't that a bit simplistic?
It's only a simple and clear cut, as a good piece of journalism should be.
Sure it's simple, but I'd hardly call it clear cut.
That's why I chased her.
She keeps saying that was Junie, but she didn't even actually see the body.
Yeah, but Blackwell's assertion takes that into account. So
even if I press on never seeing the body, I won't be able to overturn this testimony.
well, whoever it was that was fleeing, Miriam never did see their face. So I'm wondering why she thought it was Juniper. Try thinking along that line and see what you come up with.
Okay, all you gotta do go here, and present the costume. Miss Scuttlebutt's sole basis for identifying our client as the figure in this photo is the fact that it shows someone in Miss Wood's stage costume.
Well, it is Juniper's costume, so that must be Juniper in it. It's clear cut.
No, that's where you're completely mistaken.
What?
This is the design drawing for our client's stage costume.
Oh my, what a wonderful creation! The constellations are extraordinary.
I'm glad you noticed, because those stars are precisely what's important here. In the drawing, there are constellations all over the outside of the costume. But there's not a single star on the costume in the photo.
Oh, then that means, what exactly?
Your Honor, there was no other blue costumes at the scene, which leads me to believe that the figure in this photo is wearing our client's costume inside out.
But why would Miss Woods make a mistake like that?
Well, it's not really a matter of why, but rather who made the mistake of putting it on inside out.
Jack! Wait, you're not suggesting...
That's right, I'm glad you're catching on. The costume's designer wouldn't put her own costume on inside out. Yuck, 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 yuck! Yuck! Sorry, Miss Scuttlebutt, but doesn't believe in you had a scoop when you really didn't make your failure as a reporter. Failure as a reporter. Gak, gak, gak. Gak, 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 gak. Ack! Ah! Why, hello, Miss Scuttlebutt. So nice to meet the woman beneath the box. Gak, 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 gak. You didn't see nothing.
Objection!
Now, I would have to stop you right there, Sykes Dodo. For it is the why of the matter upon which I would have this court focus.
What you mean?
Miss Juniper Woods,
Yes?
what were you doing on the morning of the mock trial?
I was in my dressing room, painting my costume in fluorescent paint. Fluorescent paint? My design drawing shows twinkling stars in the costume. I was going to make the costume shimmer like that by painting the inside fluorescent.
Fluoro? What was that again? Fluoride? Did your costume have cavities?
Not fluoride, fluorescent, as in glowing. Paint would make it glow in the dark.
Yes, so you implied that to the inside the costume, and then...
I let it dry for a while because I heard it takes a long time. So I put the costume on my mannequin inside out. Inside out? So then...
This is a photograph of the inside-out costume taken in the dark. As you can see, there's a heavy layer of paint over the entire inside surface. If someone were to properly don this costume in this state, the wet paint would get all over their body.
Why, yes, I believe it would.
Indeed. Ergo, the costume was worn the way it was, not by anyone's mistake. But because... excuse me. But because this was the way it was on the mannequin, inside out. Gah!
Figures he would have a photo.
Did we just fall into his trap?
Yeah, I bet Blacklight all played out. Still, I think you should give this photo a nice strong look.
Oh, please tell me how you found something that doesn't... Please tell me you found something that doesn't add up.
Check out the chest area. It kind of looks like a handprint to me.
Hey, you're right. But Junie would know better than to touch it while the paint was still wet.
Objection!
I believe the term to describe your thought process is wishful thinking. After all, if master painters make mistakes, why not a rank amateur such as the accused?
Objection!
Junie is not a rank amateur. Junie is a genius. So basically, you're saying my claim requires evidence to back it up?
Evidence? That shouldn't be a problem, right? After all, we've come this far.
Just because I've come this far doesn't mean I've thought everything through, though.
What? You mean you've just been bluffing?
What do you expect me to do? I'm tickle-losing to this guy. Plus, what do you expect? Oh, look at our boss, Apollo. Well, our boss is the king of bluffs. You bluff. So of course I'm gonna bluff, Apollo. What else am I gonna do? But you're right. There's only one thing left to do at this point. And that's to present some evidence. Pronto.
A showdown, is it? I gladly accept.
The fluorescent paint must have stuck to the hands of whoever touched the costume, and that paint should glow in dark places, so I just need to carefully check every last piece of evidence. This is the evidence this piece of evidence shows who touched the costume. Anime photo!
A school newspaper?
Interesting.
Take a look at the photo where the lights are dimmed and the spotlight is on Miss Woods. Observe Mr. Newman's hand in that photo as he stands at the prosecutor's bench. As you can see, it's glowing, just like Miss Woods' fluorescent paint.
It's glowing. Quite brightly, I might add.
But why would he put fluorescent paint on his hands while mock trial, you may ask? Well, we'll answer that question in the next episode, because I think that now would be a good time to end things off. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. And with that, I'll see you next time. Bye.